Behold my favorite exalted weapon frame, Garuda Prime. So a quick guide for you, you press 1, you walk away to cover all enemies in range, and then you hold 1. And all I wanna say is that this ability is really strong. Especially if you hold it up, not just like press and press. Just look on the numbers we have on the fucking mirror. Remember, before I go further into anything, Garuda Prime Talons are actually having better stats if you have Prime version of the frame. Let's start with the first thing. What I love the most about Garuda as an exalted weapon frame is the solely fact that those weapons are not consuming any energy, because all you do is unequip your normal melee and you have this equipped as a melee. So that means that all our mods like Blood Rush, all those Acolyte mods, you can equip them as like you cannot do that on any other exalted weapon in the game, but Garuda Talons. So this is insane. So I will start off with what archon shards we would be using, since I have none of them. But we would of course be using the Tau Forged Violet Archon shards for the melee critical damage, which doubles if our energy is over 500, and Garuda comfortably sits on 627 with just Prime Flow mode. Sadly for me, the game only throws yellows at me, and as of recent, some blues, so I'm set with the blues, but I don't have any reds, and trust me, most Archon shots I've put into my frames are yellows. But we gotta go quickly over the abilities. Her passive gives you 100% damage increase if you're killing, and if you don't have a melee equipped, you have her Garuda Talons equipped. Dread Mirror shields you from damage and stores that damage for an insane damage. It can instantly kill and has a cool augment that I'm not using, but if you kill it instantly by ripping the target life force, you will be unkillable for 8 seconds. But I don't really struggle, and I'm fine with just getting the shield up and walking, doing some slashing with her talons. But I have a perfect mod slot if you wanna use the augment in case. And our next two abilities, Blood Altar impales enemy to drain health from him, and Bloodletting drains health from you to give you back energy, scales with ability efficiency for the energy you're gonna get. And our fourth ability, Seeking Talons, AoE slash damage with slash status chance increase on enemies hit, but I personally do not use it. I helmet over this slot, but you can feel free wherever you wanna helmet. Just I'd suggest not ever like helmeting over the Dread Mirror. So for the Garuda build, most of the time for the Dreadword slot, I personally use Augur Secrets. But I'm gonna use Dreadword for the sake of the video. And I use Duration to have 150 because I feel very comfortable with 150. If I just remove this, it just doesn't click for me. But you can change it for wherever you want. I run Adaptation for the damage reduction a little bit. We have armor on 420, giving us 58, so a bit more than the shield. So we got a shield gate real quick after our shield goes down, preferably with this. And, well, a lot of ability strength because I love the pump it gives, and I'm using Wrathful Advance from Kullervo for the extra melee critical, so I also go with the Precision Intensify. Steel Charge I mainly use for the mod capacity, but I think it's time for me to Aura Forma the Garuda and put Brief Respite for the extra shield regeneration. And Preparation, the slot keeping warm for the Prime Sure-Footed day. And Arcane Strike, Arcane Fury, because attack speed is lovely, and so is the damage. We could be using Arcane Avenger instead if you want, but I just got used to like fully centered on using my melee and frame like Arcane Strike, Arcane Fury, or Arcane Augmented instead Arcane Strike if I have thrown weapon. You can use Roar if you like it more, but I'd suggest you to keep the original Garuda 4 if you're going for Roar, since it double dips on the status and your 4 will provide you the increased status. It's 100% increase with ability strength. I think it maxes out on it. Let's quickly confirm. Yep. So no matter how much you're gonna put for it, it's gonna be maxed out on 100 for the status chance. But Roar gonna double dip with all the slashes, so I just put Roar on either 2 or 3. But since energy is so lovely, I'd suggest you to put 2. I never really heal with it, but if I have to, I do, because I use Wrathful Advance. But if you wanna use Roar, well, the 4 should stay in my opinion. And for secondary, I'm using Noctua as per usual with ability strength and lock canticle, but I don't really use the alternate fire that much. I just want the Augur Seeker, Augur Pact, and Carnage Stinger mod sets to work. So that's just like a small helpful mod set source. One of the most important things we're gonna be using is RAUTA, made purely to generate combo points. So we have combo duration, arcane, and everything set around some multi-shot, some fire rate, some magazine capacity, all to get combo points ASAP. And I have a Riven with minus damage, so I can get combo points before it kills anything. Remember that unlike any other exalted weapon, RAUTA combo points generation actually works for Garuda Talons. That's why this is like the most broken of all exalted weapons. And it's not only you can generate combo points with RAUTA, for example, you can also use Acolyte mods. But we're gonna go to the Garuda Prime Talon builds right now. Just a quick word about the focus right before we go into the Garuda Prime Talons build. We need Power Spike Naramon for the quality of life with the combo points. But we can also use Unairu for the poise, stone skin and stuff like this if you don't want knockdowns. And just quickly before we go further into the video, and as you guys see, 90% of you are not subscribed. So if you're enjoying my work, please leave that subscribe for me. Thank you in advance, and let's continue with the video. For the Garuda Talons build, we're gonna start off with the stance. You can use whichever you like the combo most, because I don't think the stances make that big of a difference. If you wanna min-max, the highest DPS on average is in 4 riders with the block combo. But you can use whichever you just prefer, like Vermilion Storm does the spin, this does the big hits with highest average DPS, and I never really use this one, so I don't really know much about it, but I see puncturing and I already don't really like it. And yeah, you're gonna be fine with any of those. And all of them have same polarity, like Garuda Prime has same polarity starting with, so it doesn't matter which one you're gonna be using. And for setup on mods, I'm using Overload, Primed Reach, Primed Fever Strike, Focus Energy, and Focus Radon for the heavy efficiency, because I heavy attack a lot, and I have Guardian Derision, so whenever my Blood Mirror is up, it has just wonderful synergy. I then max it out, because I don't always use it, and I don't really want to put the polarity here. Maybe I put Umbra Forma on Sacrificial Steel so I get the mod capacity, and Amalgam Organ Shatter, since heavy attack wind-up speed, and of course I'm having a lot, so perfect. Blood Rush, and this is why I really want to keep the efficiency. Like, it's really rare that you can use it on a exalted weapon. But I quickly want to talk about the alternative build with Roar. I have it myself on the number 2, with this having a 100 status. Roar has 89, I don't have augmented, pretty much same similar build. I just not use Dread Ward as well. I don't really like the way it works, and pretty much everything you need to know about the alternative build. But the alternative build to Garuda's build comes with the alternative for the Talons as well. Pretty much similar build, but we're gonna be using melee elementalists, and we're gonna be based on the slash, whipping wounds as well, and gladiator might. You can swap it out with prime pressure point, up to what you prefer. But I'm just very keen on getting the extra crit damage with 550 crit strike chance. The best part about the gladiator set is that 10% melee critical chance per combo multiplier added. You can add some more mods on Garuda if you want. As an example of a build, if you wanted Gladiator, I'd do like this. I don't know how the survival will do, but you will have another 40% melee critical chance per combo multiplier, so basically double the Blood Rush. So if you don't have other mods or you have slots, I don't know, if you really want to try, you can go and try. You can even like force yourself to find a slot somewhere for Gladiator Vice, for example. But to be fair, I'm gonna show you the build actually with the double Blood Rush, which means the Gladiator Might and 3 on the Garuda, because I want to see how she will perform and how she will survive with that setup. Because adaptation is way better than the health, than the armor and the energy drain. So I'm interested to see how it goes. And for the companion, I did the obvious pick with our Mechadog, Viral Hit, but the build for the Mechadog will look like this. Calculated Redirection, Guardian, Primed Pack Leader, Manifold, Synergized, the construct to get the health orbs, very important, Rip Audit, Primed Animal Instinct, Momentous Bond, and Vacuum. Well, I guess it's time to give her a spin and see how she does with those Gladiator mods. And as we're starting the mission, I want to quickly talk about the difference between normal Garuda and Garuda Prime, because Garuda Prime has Prime Talons, which are way more broken than the regular ones, which is just insane. Since like no other exalted weapons work like this, and no other exalted weapons has access to the Acolyte mods. which is just insane because the difference is huge. You have 15% critical strike chance difference. Well, I will leave the difference on Garuda Prime Talons and the normal Talons difference on the screen since my recording got fucked just after the part you just heard and I have to re-record it, but I didn't necessarily like the gladiator mods, so I'm gonna change them back to adaptation. Since they don't give you that much of crit, since I also have the Wrathful Advance, I think I'm gonna be fine with having the crit from that. And yeah, I will not be using Dreadwort even for the video since it just doesn't let your HP go to 0. You will still be able to go to 1 HP, but it will not immune you. It will not grey out your HP, just heads up for anyone thinking about using it. Still a good mod, but just not for me. And since I'm taking out the other gladiator mods, I'm going back to my focus radon because I reminded myself that heavy attack efficiency when you use Kullervo's Helmet is really nice because most of the time you just want the crit buff from it, and if you happen to get the heavy swing from it, it just fucks your combo points. So it's just way more comfy to have 80, be able to smash your heavy attacks and not worry about this performing the heavy. It will be a big whatever then. And for me, Unairu is just no-go. Because if I have Naramon, I'm so used whenever I smash melee mostly, I just use Naramon. So I forget to literally just go out, go in and out from the operator. So I don't have the knockdown immunity really. I just remind myself after I'm already in the trouble from the knockdown. I will just wait for the Prime True-Footed. And whenever I use like other frames, I always go Madurai, double swing. But that's like already my muscle memory. I either don't go operator nearly at all, or I spam it for the Madurai Void Link Strength. This will just not work, because I always forget. Just keep in mind and remember that one very important part. If you want the best Garuda, you need the Garuda Prime, because the Prime version Talons are way better than the normal version. The difference on 15% base critical strike chance is just brutal. Way more brutal than that slight difference on the base damage. It's just impossible to look past that 15%. And I also thought to myself I will use 2 archon shards for the casting speed because I think it will greatly help with the survival, and that's temporarily, just saying instantly, it's a temporal thing. Did I have my purple archon shards for Garuda, and I just realized I told you wrong amount of the energy. She got 912 when fully leveled. I checked it when I was still leveling her on the part before, so she has 912 energy with Prime Flow, which is insane. It cries out to get the purples, not gonna lie. And a quick fix here, because I personally prefer aerial bond over calculated redirection, especially with Garuda's nuke with Blood Mirror. But yeah, I'm back again in the mission, hopefully no recording crashes. And always the first thing I do, Blood Mirror, get combo points. Once I have my combo points, I swap permanently to melee, and I just proceed to swing. Ah, I love to see them getting cut into pieces. Jump up, get some nice burst. Get energy back, heal, get energy back, heal, get energy back, heal, heal. Blood mirror, blood mirror, blood mirror, get energy back, heal, blood mirror. Get energy back before the blood mirror actually. And we can burst them again. Like 2 million should be enough. Get energy back, twice, heal. It actually gives so little when you don't have efficiency, but it's whatever. Mirror. Get a healer up here, jump up, charge it a bit, and boom. So you can either do range build for the mirror, or you can just use both. I mean, this frame is just amazing to play wherever you do with it, really. Like infinite energy, infinite health to reset, to regen the energy. And the blood mirror. The blood mirror is probably the best thing. Not only it stops the damage in front of you, you also get like quite decent mod with the guardian that taunts enemies to attack you. And by far the best melee, but you don't even like think about the melee because how good the ability is. And look, number 1 immunes you briefly. When you wanna heal for the energy, immunes you briefly. And even like the combo points, the heavy attack, you lose combo points, but it also immunes you briefly. Time to rest my dog with the aerial wand. I need more enemies at the same time. Energy back, and heal. Energy back, heal. I mean, this shit's lovely. Dog nearly rest, let's speed it up a bit. 88. I don't think it always works. Basically, like, everything immunes you briefly, so it's fine to, like, spam Blood Mirror and it should be fine at all times. Then you just can go out with this, into this, chain. And then you can just nuke all of them. Oh, now it gave so much percent insta to the dog. I don't understand it, actually. Let me jump again. 82. I mean, works strange for me, actually, with the Garuda ability. But it does work, at least. Careful with, like, pressing it twice when you're facing infested, by the way. Let's get back to full combo points. They, by the way, suffer some impact damage when they attack your mirror. I pressed wrong ability. God damn it. Instead immuning myself, I wanted to expand the blood mirror. But I fucked him in first place to just trying to stack it by taking damage. While I can just chill and spam it. I love this. Get energy back. I love when the frame has like literally no energy issues, like Gauss, Garuda here. And especially when like most abilities just keep you alive. Like the only time I died is literally not pressing abilities. Only the thingy that consumes your HP doesn't immune you, but yeah, that would be stupid if it did immune you. I mean, it all instantly gives you so much shields. Look. I will maybe stack the mirror for the Acolyte, so we can one-tap him real quick. But for this, I actually need some tanky unit. Oh, don't die, please. You have so much HP. Ah, you died. Eximus units are by far the best ones to get the stack on. Just try to not kill them, maybe without the... Don't use it with the Kullervo's helmet. Like even the heal just immunes you, heals you, and gives you shields back because Augur said. This is the strongest combo, by the way. Block. It's so stupid you can shield gate so well with the heal thingy. Everything immuning you. So nice. Where the fuck is the Acolyte? Oh, here he comes. Oh, I missed him, fuck. No, I don't have a target, man. Like, why they always snapshot me in the water whenever they appear in this? Look at that! It happened to me in the last video, actually. I don't understand what the fuck is wrong with it. Like, is he stuck in there? He's actually stuck in there, man. I'm just gonna heavy him. Like, fucker just bugged out my test by going in there. But the only issue with those classes, you cannot like get the arcane. That's the only issue really. Like if you had arcane, that would be overkill I think on this one. Too broken. Oh my god, I gotta kill them to get the life support back. I was messing around too much. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna extract. It's pretty fun if you focus on one thing. Of course, always like trying to showcase in video kinda sucks. Especially when the acolyte just gets stuck in a small pond and just keeps summoning you there. And I thought I will hit him like wherever I aim it, but well, I'm lucky I didn't. But that would be all from me for now. If you wanna enjoy Garuda, you can enjoy either melee, the combo, or just the Dread Mirror, which is broken in all kinds of ways you're gonna use it. But I think having that melee for acolytes is always really good. Like, violence comes, you just press Kullervo's helmet on him. If it actually works, does not do any bugging out on you, you will get like the immune period, and if you have 12x, they dead. Like, they dead. They will not survive it. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, share and subscribe, and as always, see you in the next one.